Hey fighters! Welcome to the most exciting English lesson yet. Today, we're stepping into the octagon of English learning as we follow Emma and John to Las Vegas for an epic UFC event. You'll learn fight vocabulary, travel English, and how to handle high-energy situations like a pro. Are you ready to rumble? Let's go!
Emma, I've got something incredible for you. How would you like to fly out to Las Vegas with me this weekend?
Fly out? You mean travel to Las Vegas? But why?
It's the UFC Championship. I scored us floor seats. The main event is on Saturday night.
Main event? Floor seats? I don't understand. What's UFC exactly?
It's mixed martial arts, the ultimate fighting championship. It's on me. I'm paying for everything.
It's on you? But wait, are you serious? Las Vegas? UFC? This is crazy.
Absolutely serious. We'll check out the weigh-in, experience the hype, and see the fighters go at it in the octagon.
Octagon? Weigh-in? I have so many questions. But yes, I'm in. Let's do this.
Okay, everyone. Let's take a moment to really break down that fantastic conversation you just heard between John and Emma. This was packed with some really useful vocabulary that you'll definitely encounter in real-life situations. First, let's talk about that wonderful phrase, fly out to. Now, this is something native speakers use all the time when they're talking about traveling by airplane to somewhere. It's much more natural than saying travel to. It has this sense of excitement and movement. You might hear someone say, "I'm flying out to Chicago tomorrow," or "When are you flying out?" Then we had floor seats. This is such an important term for any kind of event. Floor seats means you're sitting right down on the main level closest to the action. Whether it's a concert, a sports event, or a show, floor seats are usually the most expensive and most desirable seats in the house. Now, the main event, this refers to the most important part of any show or competition. In UFC, it's the final and most anticipated fight of the evening, but you can use this term for other things too. Like at a wedding, the main event might be the exchange of vows. I absolutely love the expression, "it's on me," that John used. This is so common in English when someone wants to pay for something. It's a casual, friendly way to say, "I'm treating you," or "I'm paying for this." You'll hear it in restaurants, bars, really any social situation. The weigh-in is a specific term from combat sports. It's that official ceremony where fighters step on the scale to make sure they've met the weight requirements for their fight class. But the concept exists in other sports too. And finally, the octagon. That's the trademark 8-sided cage where UFC fights happen. It's become such an iconic part of the sport. Now, let me give you a quick pronunciation tip. When we say UFC, we say each letter individually. UFC. And for Las Vegas, remember the stress is on the second word. We say Las Vegas, not Las Vegas. Also, notice how in fast speech, championship often sounds more like championship, with that middle syllable getting a bit softer. Now, culturally, this conversation shows something really important about American social customs. When John says, "it's on me," he's not just paying, he's showing generosity and excitement. UFC events are huge here, and floor seats can cost hundreds of dollars, so this is genuinely a very special gift. All right, let's practice these together. Repeat after me. Let's fly out to Vegas. We have floor seats. The main event is tonight. It's all on me. Let's check out the weigh-in. Excellent! You're doing great with these real-world expressions.
I can't believe we're actually doing this. I've never checked in for an international flight before. What do we need to do first?
First, we need to check in at the counter. Let me take care of our bags. I'll check them in for us.
Check them in? You mean give our luggage to the airline?
Exactly. Then we'll go through security. Make sure you take out your laptop and liquids at the security checkpoint.
Liquids? Like my water bottle? Should I throw it out?
You can empty it out and fill it up again after security. Oh, and we should probably grab some snacks before our flight takes off.
Takes off? That means when the plane leaves, right? I'm getting better at these travel terms.
You're doing great. Once we board the plane, we can settle in for the flight. It's about a 5-hour flight to Vegas.
Board the plane? That means get on the plane? So many new phrases today.
All right, let's break down all that essential airport vocabulary you just heard. This is such practical English that every traveler needs to know. First, Emma said, checked in. This is a crucial phrasal verb at airports. When you check in, you're officially announcing your arrival to the airline. You can check in at the counter or online. Then, check them in specifically refers to giving your luggage to the airline staff to go in the cargo hold. Now, go through security. This means to pass through the security screening area where they check your bags and you walk through the metal detector. Every airport passenger must go through security. Emma asked about liquids. This refers to the 3-1-1 rule for carry-on bags. Containers must be 3.4 ounces or less, all fitting in one quart-sized bag, with one bag per passenger. John used take off. This specifically means when the airplane leaves the ground and begins flight. It's different from depart, which just means leave the gate. Board the plane means to enter and get settled on the aircraft. They'll usually announce boarding by groups or rows. Settle in is a wonderful phrasal verb that means to get comfortable in your seat, stow your luggage, and prepare for the flight. Pronunciation tip. Notice how native speakers often say boarding more like boardin, without the strong G sound at the end. Also, security often sounds like security, with the middle syllable being quicker. Cultural note. In U.S. airports, you'll need to show ID multiple times, remove shoes at security, and empty your pockets. It's very different from some other countries' airport procedures. Now, let's practice these essential travel phrases together. We need to check in at the counter.
Wow, the energy here is electric. I've never seen anything like this weigh-in ceremony. Why are they all staring each other down like that?
That's the stare down. It's tradition. Fighters face off before the fight to show confidence. Look, that's the champion stepping on the scale now.
He made weight. What does that mean exactly?
That means he hit the required weight for his division. If he hadn't made weight, he could have been fined or even pulled from the card.
Pulled from the card? Oh no, that would be terrible after all the training. And why is that other fighter cutting such an intense promo?
That's trash talk. It helps build hype for the fight. The media eats it up and fans love the drama.
This is so different from anything in Brazil. The production value is incredible. It feels like a rock concert.
Wait until tomorrow night. The walkout songs, the arena atmosphere, it's gonna blow your mind.
Fantastic. Now, let's break down all that exciting UFC terminology you just heard. This is specialized vocabulary that you'll only hear in combat sports, but it's incredibly fun to learn. First, let's talk about the weigh-in ceremony. This is the official event where fighters step on the scale to confirm they've met their weight class requirements. It's a big production with media and fans, much more than just checking weight. When John mentioned the stare down, he was talking about that intense moment where fighters face each other and maintain eye contact. It's a psychological battle before the physical one. The purpose is to show confidence and intimidate their opponent. Made weight is a crucial phrase. It means the fighter successfully reached the required weight for their division. If a fighter misses weight, they can be fined up to 30% of their purse or even removed from the fight. Now, pulled from the card means removed from the event lineup. The card refers to the entire fight schedule for the night. Now, cutting a promo comes from wrestling terminology. It means delivering a passionate speech to generate excitement and hype. This is often filled with trash talk, insulting or provocative comments about their opponent. Pronunciation tips. Weigh-in sounds like weigh in. Stare down is stare down. And promo is pronounced pro-mo, not promo, like in promotion. Cultural context. UFC weigh-ins have become entertainment events themselves, often with loud music, cheering crowds, and dramatic productions. The tension and drama are all part of the show business side of sports. Now, let's practice these combat sports phrases together. They're having the weigh-in ceremony. The fighters are in a stare down. He made weight successfully. She was pulled from the card. He's cutting an intense promo. Excellent. Now you're ready to talk like a true MMA fan.
I can't believe we're actually here. The energy is absolutely electric. What's happening with that fighter's walkout song?
That's his entrance music. Each fighter chooses a song that represents them. It gets the crowd pumped up.
Pumped up. Oh, like excited. Look, they're touching gloves to show respect before trying to knock each other out. This is so contradictory, but beautiful.
That's sportsmanship. Now watch, they're feeling each other out in the first round, testing range and looking for openings.
Oh, he just took him down. They're on the ground now. What's happening?
That's ground game. He's looking for a submission hold or maybe some ground and pound.
Ground and pound? That sounds violent. Wait, did he just tap out? What does that mean?
Yes, he tapped out. That means he submitted. The fight is over. The referee is stepping in to stop the contest.
This is incredible. I never understood why people love this sport, but now I'm completely hooked. The technique, the strategy, it's like human chess.
What an incredible fight night experience! Let's break down all the exciting vocabulary and cultural elements you just witnessed in that main event scene. First, the walkout song. This is the music a fighter chooses to enter the arena to. It's often a song that represents their personality or gets them mentally prepared for battle. The crowd usually sings along, and it really pumps everyone up, meaning it creates excitement and energy. When the fighters touch gloves, it's a beautiful moment of respect before the competition begins. This sportsmanship tradition shows that while they're about to compete intensely, there's mutual respect between athletes. The term feeling each other out refers to the initial phase, where fighters are cautious, testing their opponent's range, timing, and looking for weaknesses. It's like a strategic dance before the real action begins. Ground game is the technical term for what happens when the fight goes to the mat. This involves grappling, submission attempts, and positional control. The ground and pound strategy involves striking an opponent while controlling them on the ground. When a fighter taps out, they're literally tapping the mat or their opponent to signal submission. This is the universal sign for "I give up" in combat sports, and the referee immediately steps in to stop the contest for safety. Pronunciation tips. Submission has 4 syllables. Submission. Referee is often shortened to ref in casual talk. And octagon has the stress on octagon. Cultural context. Despite its violent appearance, MMA has deep codes of respect. Fighters often hug after battles and show genuine admiration for each other's skills. The comment, "human chess," that Emma made is very accurate. It's as much about strategy and technique as it is about physical ability. Now let's practice these fight night phrases together. What's your walkout song? The crowd is pumped up. They're feeling each other out. Great ground game technique. He tapped out immediately. Congratulations! You've just experienced a complete UFC journey in English. From the surprise invitation to the final knockout, you've learned specialized vocabulary, cultural context, and practical phrases. Don't forget to download your free UFC English guide in the description below, with all today's vocabulary and practice exercises. Next week, we'll explore another exciting adventure. Remember to subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss our next exciting English lesson. Keep practicing, and I'll see you in the next video.